Those suffering from competition derangement syndrome often don't know they have it, but they experience several key symptoms. Making decisions, like reducing prices or adding a new product feature just because a competitor did it. Holding strategy meetings where the primary focus is benchmarking and best practices, striving for feature advantages over the competition. Constantly thinking, what's my competitive differentiation? Or what's my product positioning? Selling out your own innovation by always looking to other category, product, and company templates. Losing whatever category leadership you might have had in the market. Economics 101 teaches us that if a company makes a profit, competitors will enter until that profit goes to zero. Most people chase demand, category designers create it. Core economics assumes CDS is a given and that when faced with competition, companies will conduct category violence and self-harm by cutting prices, copying each other's products, and teaching consumers that every product is the same and price is all that matters. And that's why we can't have nice things. Category design is the cure for CDS. Back in the 90s, pre-Tesla, General Motors released the EV1. Consumers loved the electric car, from celebrities and environmentalists to everyday folks. But by 2003, GM's multi-year EV experiment had run its course. The company decided there was no long-term demand for electric vehicles. It recalled every EV1 and crushed them, likely a CDS-motivated move to prevent the competition from leveraging the technology. The most piratey of pirates hid their EV1s to enjoy and learn from the innovation. It's no surprise that GM continued experiencing symptoms of CDS. It created and then discontinued its Chevy Volt, a hybrid car that was $20,000 cheaper than the Tesla Model S. Same story for the Chevy Spark EV and the Chevy Bolt. Each time, the company cited reasons that amounted to the same spineless strategy. GM didn't believe it could be a leader in EV manufacturing. It wasn't because GM didn't know what it was doing. It wasn't because Tesla was inherently better than GM. It was advanced CDS. This reminds us of an old pirate fable. A long time ago, cordwainer/cobbler boats would sail the coasts of Europe looking for customers who wanted new shoes and or to get old shoes fixed. The shoeboat captains chased each other from port to port in a battle to catch shoe demand. As demand increased, more and more boats entered the business. The European cordwainer/cobbler category got super competitive. Prices and margins dropped. Then two leading shoe boat captains, Captain Will and Captain Quill, decided to expand their horizons in hopes of tapping demand in faraway lands. The two chased each other further and further afield. One day, Captain Will came upon a country he'd never seen or heard of. Captain Quill was in hot pursuit. When Will docked, he was shocked at what he found. No one wore shoes, not one person. Shoot, failed experiment, so Will did what wise merchants do. Set sail for ports and places he knew, for sure, people wear shoes. When Captain Quill arrived, he was also shocked. But Quill had cultivated his different mind. Quill was a pirate, Will was not. Witnessing the exact same facts, no one wore shoes, Quill saw what Will could not. With a twinkle in his eye and a snarl in his voice, he hollered to his crew, "Let's teach these people why they need shoes." Captain Quill became the category king of shoeboat captains. Captain Will's CDS got him fired for missing his forecast. If you've been on board the pirate ship with us for a while, competition derangement syndrome will feel familiar to you. We've written about competition in previous mini-books like The Better Trap, Missionary versus Mercenary, and The No Ocean Strategy. We've called it the status quo and the premise. But these are all alter egos of competition derangement syndrome. To help you really understand CDS, let's start with the downsides of this disease.